Welcome back. Friday is one of the biggest days in the sports calendar for Toledo. You have the Mud-Hens opening day and the Walleye in action. And let's start with the Hens. Toledo taking on the Nashville Sounds. Tim Fedorovich making his debut as the Mud-Hens manager. All right, his team didn't waste any time getting on the board. Keston Hyera with a base hit in the first inning, and that brings home Wenzel Perez. That's the very first run of the season. Very next frame, Perez with an RBI shot, and he sends one into deep right center field. Then Akil Badu finds home. Right behind him is Ryan Kreidler. Mud-Hens taking a 3-0 lead. But later in the seventh, it's now 3-2. Toledo needing an insurance run. And Edis Leonard has it. His hit brings in Hyera, and that turns out to be it. Toledo opens the season with a win, 4-2 the final.
Yeah, getting the first one out of the way is huge. I think the boys can feel it. You know, you got some energy going in tomorrow now, and we're excited. You know, we open up at home. I mean, you got the crowd on your side. You know, they were into it tonight. I mean, we had a sold-out crowd. It was really fun to be a part of. The first one's easy. Now it's the other ones that are going to be a little bit tougher. But that was a good showing for our first lineup.
I didn't want to press too hard to get results, and I just told everyone, and you know, with the situation that I'm in, I can't guarantee any good results, but you know, I'm just going to go out there and pitch and try to win games for the Mud-Hens. I'm just, you know, I'm happy I was able to put on a good show and not mess it up for the fans.
Meanwhile, over at the Huntington, Walleye hosting the Nailers. We're going to jump ahead to the third period here. Walleye down 2-1 until Riley McCourt sets up Brandon Cruz for the goal, and we're all tied up at 2. Then, 5 minutes left in regulation. Matt Anderson setting Brandon Cruz up again. Cruz with his second goal, and the Walleye come back to win it 3-2. Both Toledo teams get the win on Friday.
I mean, even though it's regular season, we're kind of treating like every game right now as a part of a playoff series. You know, we're going to be in tight games, especially come playoff time. So you got to prepare for it now, because it'll bite you in the butt if you're not ready. But yeah, I think they had a couple pushes, we had a couple pushes, but we bounced back, responded, battled some adversity, which is good to see with the penalties. So, you know, it's nice to see prior to playoffs starting for sure.
It's a big precursor for playoffs. It's a learning experience. We're going to have a playoff-like atmosphere in our brink no matter what happens on any given day. So we got to learn how to manage the time, manage the clock, manage our score, and learn from those experiences. Like, we're going to have a lot of times where we're tied going into a third period in playoffs, and to be able to learn how to win those games and how to play simple and really play in their end for a majority of it, that's going to help us down the road.